Hey everybody, this is GDakka here with episode 3 of Don't Starve. I apologize, I played a little bit since the last video, but just to sum up, you didn't miss too much. My beard grew longer. I suppose that is pretty epic and eventful, but beard grew longer. I was attacked by the first wolves, which does happen every 6 days or so throughout the entire game, and there's more and more of them all the time, and they start coming more and more frequently. So it's not as epic as it sounds, but I do really apologize about that. All I really did as well is explore the little area to the right of where I was, got a little bit of gold, and discovered there's not much else there. So I'm actually heading back out west, because if I don't find food soon, well, I'm going to starve. Which brings me back to the core objective here, which is, yeah, I don't do that. Alright, and so let's get in the game. Ah, this is something. The core plant in the middle will produce fruit, meat, sort of bait food. And then these things will try to kill you, so it can be fed to the middle. Alright, I'm not falling for the bees again, so I'm just going to loop right around that mess. Actually, before I go, what I did was build the next level of technology beyond a science machine. It's called an alchemy engine, I think. They added a new item in the expansion called an electrical doodad, which is used to make it. It was not required previously, so all it's really done is increase the cost of the next tree of the tech a little bit. But it hasn't changed the actual things that are required for it. That needed to stop. Apologies for that, everybody. And just give me one more moment here. And now, with powers of the pretty pink parasol, there is no way I can be stopped. Interesting. Okay, so I was expecting this to have a... Oh, it does. It has a freshness. Oh, it has a freshness. I should really watch where I'm running. So it's going to spoil like a food or something, as opposed to having a percentage that will decrease over time from use, like a lot of items. I am just making friends left, right, and center here. So I'm not going to keep it... Well, I suppose it doesn't matter if I keep it equipped. Now that it's raining, actually, would be the time. I hope that rumble is thunder. Oh, I can actually hear the rain pittering on my parasol there. That's neat. My pretty parasol. Oh, grass, I love you. Don't get dark yet. So, my main goal here... Oh, that's right, I started building out here. My main goal here is to find some manure, so I can start building farms. So then I can grow my own vegetables instead of being bound by these damn turkey-ridden bushes. Otherwise, I would start actually using my shovel to dig up some berry bushes and start planting those in clusters around my base, because that can be quite a good food source as well, but the thing is, all it takes is one turkey spawning and running a gambit through all the bushes, eating all the berries. And I will have none of that, so I'm not going to even bother trying to find berries. Do need to remember to grab the seeds, which primarily seem to come from birds dropping them, which if you can scare a bird right as it lands, it actually increases the chance that it will drop the seeds. The seeds are good because that's how you're going to grow your vegetables. Once you have, later on, you can build a bird cage and capture birds, and then you can feed them vegetables to get seeds for a specific kind of vegetable. But for the time being, it's just kind of plant a seed to see what grows. Okay, I'm getting a little caught up in amassing grass. But I suppose I haven't explored out to the left here. I do have a feeling like this is going to come into play, because when I was exploring here, there was some interesting creepy noises coming from down here. I'm going that way now. I feel like that's going to be a little bit more interesting. So watch the pig village will be just up to the left there, or something like that I really want, but oh well. We'll deal with it. Still wigging out on these new trees too. To new viewers who are not used to the game, it's just trees, it's whatever. But to someone who put a decent chunk of hours into Don't Starve originally, to see trees like this is craziness. straight down due south. Take the road because it increases your movement speed. And it'll get harder to see in the dark. Oh shucks, once it gets really dark, I'm going to have to pull out a torch. Which I should make another one of. It's still raining. Oh, underground stuff. Right, moles. Why is everything all creepy and blue? The full moon. Do you... This is new. Okay. So you no longer need a torch on the full moon. It actually produces enough light to see. That is new. That was not how it used to be. I have a feeling that it's more dangerous than it used to be as well, though, for some reason. Call me crazy, but I know pigmen turn into were-pigmen under the full moon. Who knows what other dangers may lurk now. Again, the fact that it's just lit now makes it, I'm eating the monster meat. I need to fill my stomach. Ugh. Can't take another hit like that to my health. There's another piece of the thing. Yeah, this is actually really creepy that I can just see so well at night. I like it, but I'm very concerned something terrible is going to happen any second now. Like a new monster that spawns and the full moon's out, or something to that extent. Wouldn't put it past them. Oh shoot, how am I going to have Don't Starve Christmas now? If I'm not mass harvesting rabbits, I'm not going to be killing enough natural animals to piss off Mother Nature to make the Krampus come. Krampus comes to punish me when I've been bad, you see. And then eventually I can defeat Krampus and take potentially his goodies. I've never got his real present yet. He has like a stupid low % chance to drop his magic sack, which is like a way better backpack. Never had that happen. But I still hold out hope. One evil flower all by itself. I'm concerned. Usually evil flowers grow in clusters around things, like the ring and the box and the various pieces. I'm not accustomed to them just sort of chilling by themselves wherever. That's new to me. I'm a little concerned. So this is seeming like a big prairie area, which is great if I ever need ludicrous amounts of grass. I'm actually going to stop harvesting it, because this is getting out of hand. This isn't food. Again, I'm seeing tons of rabbit holes, It's seeming like it would be a beautiful spot. It's going to resemble an old map ahead. Anyway, nostalgia. Beautiful spot if rabbits were all year like I remember them. But where it seems they're not. On the other hand, what part of the year would they be? I'm thinking if it's not spring, it's probably going to be summer, which means they're probably going to open really soon. And this spot is crazy. And that's what the crazy amounts of grass is needed for. You do need some to make drying racks, which is part of the process. But more than anything, you're going to use all this grass to make snares, the rabbit traps, which do need replacing over time as well, too. They're not permanent fixtures. Actually, if the grass grows back, too, but it makes it so ultimate. What the fuck was that? What I think it is. Okay, beefalo are in heat. This is unfortunate, because I came here to get their manure, which is what I need. But when they're in heat, they are not thrilled about some little man running around scooping up their poop. So I'm going to have to leave that task. Chessboard land. These things are probably going to fuck me up, especially with my low health, and I guess my gear's there. What the fuck is this? Actually, I'm not making any friends here. I don't want to wake that thing up either. See, the horsemen are not that bad, but the rook is a problem. The rhino-looking thing, that... Oh, more chessboard land. This is looking more like the original. Conventional oh god. They will chase me real bad. There should be bishops, too, that are like a ranged caster. I don't want to deal with the rhino rampage right now. Though, you can usually use the rhino to kill everything else, and then just harvest it. Problem is, I'm not equipped to then kill the rhino. Though I could probably cut it over to the other rhino and use one rhino to kill the other rhino, but then I'm still left with a rhino and no way to deal with it. I could potentially kite it into all the in heat beefalo. This is an evil master plan that could very, 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 very well end up in my death. but it could also produce a shitload of meat. And meat be good. I likes that. Tasty berries to whet my appetite for chaos. Dun 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 dun. Fuck you! Chase better. Wait, where you go? Where you go? Come on, come on. Chase better. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Oh, Chester, no! Hit me, not my tiny man. Hey, you don't like me either, do you? Giving up like that? Nope. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh god, Chester's gonna die if this keeps up. God, Chester, no. This isn't working. I remember them going a little more buck wild. Why was the whole screen rumbling? Why was the whole screen rumbling? Must have just been the rhino breaking some stuff. Yeah, it sounds like it is. Yep. Ah, my plan worked after all. Just took a little while for an itch. Ooh, and I underestimated beefalo. Okay, not fucking with them. May as well start hoovering it up. Yeah, you do not want to get on their bad side. I'm getting kind of close to them. Okay, well none of that went how I was predicting. Beefalo are way more OP than I initially thought. That, or perhaps they've nerfed the Robo-Rhino Rooks. That is possible as well. Yeah, you're terrifying creatures, aren't you? Getting all the poop so I can grow some veggies. The only problem is the good farms, which, you know, I'm being real. There's good farms and bad farms. Bad farms take a lot longer to grow shit, so they're not really even worth building. But the bad farms take a lot more manure to make. That's just how you sound when you sleep. You accordion motherfucker. Oh shit! You don't need to chase me, bud. Just chill, brah. There's all sorts of chests around this fucking prairie. What is going on here? This is all new to me. Okay, let's take a moment to reflect. It's this. Okay. Trying to get here. Jesus, bricks would be good. That pickaxe would be good, but none of it's right this second urgent. Fill up my rocks. There we go. Is it still full moon? Okay, alright. I do believe the real full moon sort of lasts for 3 nights, if you want to be technical. Yeah, it's a little darker this night. Be careful of those. Those are not pig down houses. Those are merman houses. Mermen are dicks. Why am I here? Yeah, besides the mermen and the tentacle monsters, there's just no reason for me to be in the swamp, especially in the middle of a full moon. That just... Fish. Run. Yeah, tentacle monster. Bad. What really don't I need that I'm carrying? That's these extra flints. If I have a full 40 stack, I can do without. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be wolves just chilling in this new terrain. What's this? Oh, no, this is the remains of my incident with fire. Responsible. Alright. I am actually loving this full moon mechanic, unless, of course, you know, what I said earlier still holds true and something terrible is going to come soon. Oh, maybe it's just like deer clops, and because it's the full moon means whatever it is spawned, and so it's somewhere on the map, and I may or may not run into it. That's comforting. Fuck you, growing tree! Well, then you're eating it. We're not dropping it. Because for whatever reason, the carrot can be in the ground forever with no consequence. But as soon as you pick it, it's going to start going bad. Not today, turkey. Oh, fuck, that's right. At night they get scared and go right back in the bush. It is almost morning, but... Actually, yeah, no, I have a... What? These are normally only underground. I've run by here a bunch of times. How did I miss this? Yeah, mush trees are underground. There, as you see, is a source of light, natural source of light. I didn't think there's any way to get them above ground, but I don't think when you cut them down they drop a pine cone. That's the only problem. I'm just very intrigued by what I'm seeing here. That or it's a trap. So much I don't know about the world now. I'm seeing all these random evil flowers around and stuff. Like, that's not normal. Weird noises. I kind of want to go down and check out the caves now. But the thing is, I haven't created survivability on the surface. And the caves are a lot harder to survive in. So if I don't have survivability on the surface, I do not have survivability in the caves. It's pretty much that simple. So I suppose I will have to put that off for a time. Gonna get ready for the summer, see if these rabbit holes are gonna open up. And if so, I'm gonna see if I can get my strat on the go for at least as long as it lets me. Because then hopefully I can get enough food to go through winter and repeat the process. And then I'll hopefully have a better spring strategy for next year. I feel like I'm only kind of skimming by this one. Well, on the other hand, maybe you just need an umbrella and that's about it. Figure it out. Ah, lost my wetness. That noise startled me. Alright. You can burn manure too as fuel, but no, I need it for stuff. Which, speaking of... Oh no, under the food tab, yes. Oh, snap, yes. Okay, I forgot I got a gear there. With the gear I can make the ice box. Ice box is good because it's what it sounds like. It's a fridge. Why can't I build it? Oh, I need this thing. And so you can use it to have food spoil much, much, much slower, which is great. I don't have a ton of food to try to preserve right now, but it's good to have out of the way. Delightful. See, is that fish not anything? Whatever. Alright, so I need to get some survival supplies before the end. If they are in heat, that's not the place. Like, manure is pretty much out of the question right now. I can open up the sinkhole, which cause bats to come out at night. Bats will leave guano around, so that works exactly the same. So it's very good. The problem with that is the bats are then a hostile creature at night that's constantly trying to attack you. And having it that close to the camp especially will be really annoying if the camp isn't established yet. So I may hold off on that. So, what I think I may have to do then is get the rabbit snares on the go, bank on that working, and see what I can find on the way. And if that doesn't work, then I may have to kiss my bearded ass goodbye. I feel like I could get right in and just end this fucking thing right now. Let me get some berries first for luck. Oh, it has one of its stupid things like right by it, damn it. And the problem is solved. Now I could plant the bulb and plant it somewhere else if I want. I did throw my parasol on the ground there, but it was also almost rotten. Now that I know how to make it, I could just grab some flowers and make a new one here. Actually, you know what? I may as well. The way this game's been going, I can only assume this rain is going to get crazier and crazier. But I don't want to pick all the flowers before I start catching butterflies, because they're only a replaceable resource as long as you're grabbing the butterflies. I know that sounds kind of silly, but when you can't plant the flower again. You can, however, catch a butterfly and plant that, and it will become a flower, because that's how it works in nature, obviously. I feel like they animated these trees differently. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Let's see. Okay, northwest. Still nothing. Really not sure how that works. I kind of want to wait to see when they open before I start covering them in traps. I'm also now wondering where they've been gone all spring. Are they going to be open in the winter? They used to be. But that, of course, doesn't have really any bearing on the New World model, where they were just all year round. And I think I will just head over this way for now. I'm going to keep gathering as if I'm going to build the snares, and worst case scenario, I have rope for days. Though I will admit this rain is sure an intense new element. Night frog. Whoa, whoa. More night frogs. More night frogs. Are they just like appearing? What's going on here? Whoa! Is it raining frogs? Oh my god, it's raining frogs! It's raining frogs in the night! This is a whole new thing. This was not a thing before, and I'm terrified. Ah! It is raining frogs in the night. This is concerning. Chester, everything that hops is an enemy right now. Keep your distance. Oh god, my fire's about to go out. Well, this was certainly new. Rain. Almost getting hit by lightning. It's raining frogs. Great, great night. Where? Fuck you, frogs! Frogs make you drop stuff when they hit you, so it's beyond just having to fight them. It's then I'd be having to try and chase around my items in the dark. This is a fucking clusterfuck. Great, 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 great. Feather hat, random. You're a frog. You're a frog. Oh, this is great. Oh, Maxwell's door. I can use that to start adventure mode, which I don't think I'm going to do right now. What that does is puts this game on pause, and I'd play it until I died, and if I died, I would just reappear here with my inventory as it was right now. Exactly as the world is right now. Again, it would just pause this world. Okay, well, at least I didn't need the torch that second. There are a lot of frogs around, which I don't like. I think in the night, frogs normally just go hide, and that's what's keeping them from hopping all over the place like they have resumed doing with the daylight. Yep. At least I can see them now. You know, it does giving them food that isn't... No, he doesn't even want it. Okay, cool. So you really do have to give them meat. I think you could give them carrots before, they just didn't do anything. Yeah, there are a lot of pigman houses up here, and some spiders. Getting an interesting area I've panic ran into. And it seems to have stopped raining frogs. Should Be careful what I say, I guess. And there do seem to still be frogs all the fuck over the place. Oh, speaking of rabbit trap, that is a rabbit trap. Free one. But my bags are kind of full, so I'm not going to bother, and there's frogs everywhere. Real talk, Pigga. I'm not sure what's going on. This is new for me, too. Let's hear frogs a-croaking. Game's gotta be so judgmental, wet sapling. I'm realizing this is running a little bit long, so I'm going to call the episode for now, before I continue my adventures in the rain here. The frog rain. It's a little bit disconcerting. This is GDakka with episode 3. I'm going to be back with episode 4 right away, and I hope you had a great night, and thanks for watching.